Cielito lindo!
Okay, got one other thing here before the assembly process. A lot of people, when they assemble their tamales, they use a spoon or a spatula or something of that nature to apply the masa to the corn husk. I found something unique that actually seems to work fairly well. And as you can see here, these are plastic bondo spreaders. They seem to work extremely well doing the masa. So we'll be using those today. I've been using them for several years and they work real well. So let's get to this. Okay, we're back looking at the snowman tablecloth. It, like I said, has dual purpose, keeps the table clean, throw it away when you're done. But one other thing is, it's real nice to help you spread the masa on here. So I've got one of the corn husks that we've done in a bondo spreader, and this is what we're going to do here. We're going to spread probably 3/16 to a 1/4 inch of masa on here. And pretty simple process when you use these bondo spreaders. So now we've got our masa on there, and what we're going to do next is we're going to add some filling here. A nice generous portion. We're not cheap with the meat at this house. And going to add an olive, and I'm going to show you how to roll these up. Simplest way. Go one way, go the other way, smooth it out, bring the bottom, pinch it, and you're done. There's our tamale. So that's the simplest way to make a tamale, traditional tamale. Okay, now let me get set up here and we'll get the assembly line started and give you an idea what you need to do. Okay, as you can see, we got the assembly line going here. We've got half of them working here. Got my daughter, got her friend, my wife, her sister, and anybody else who's going to walk through the door. We're going to put them to work. Pretty much we'll get everyone spreading masa here. I'll step in and I'll start assembling some tamales.
Yeah, just get bigger might be easier. No, I'm gonna get lectured, right? I was lectured by mine.
I put too much.
Go like Bobby Martin.
Okay, we moved over to the pote now. As you can see in the bottom here, I've got probably about an inch, inch and a half of water. Some people want you to stack the tamales standing up like this. I have had no success cooking them that way. So I just lay them down. But what I try to do is I actually try to lay them down where I leave a little bit of room between each one so the steam can circulate in here. None of our tamales are ever consistent. They're different sizes, shapes, whatever, but that's the uniqueness about the tamale. You buy a manufactured tamale, they all come the same size, same shape, you know, same deal. So what I'm going to do, give you an idea how to load this up, and then we'll cook them and eat them. And that's about it.
Everything's gonna close.
Most like this. Sometimes what?
Does you just gonna
En la sierra morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros. Cielito lindo, de contrabando.
Okay, looks like we filled this can up with tamales just about to the top here. As you can see, we've been watching it fill up for a few minutes. What I'm going to do next is something, I don't know if it's an old wives' tale or whatnot, but it's another thing that my uncle had taught me was we're going to take a towel. We're going to actually cover the top of these before we prepare them to cook. So I'm just going to cover them up with a towel, the lid on. I'm going to turn the stove on, bring it to a boil, get them steaming. 2-3 hours from now, we should have tamales coming out of there. Okay, it's been about 3 hours with our tamales here. I'm going to open the pan up, remove this towel, see what we got here. Looks pretty good to me. One of the things that we can do with our tamales here is we want to ensure that nothing's sticking to it, and these look pretty good. So, and the masa appears to be cooked. I'm going to pull a couple of them off the top here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow these to rest a little bit. Once they rest, then they'll be ready to serve. When they're just out of the pan right here, real hot like this, it's better off to give them rest. Let them rest for 5, 10, 15 minutes or so, and then serve them. So, these are good. I'm going to put the lid back on, turn the fire off, and we're ready for tamales. Okay folks, I hope you really enjoyed this traditional tamale recipe. Here's the finished product. Here's the way we serve it at our house. It's been actually wonderful showing you this recipe. You know, it was passed down from my aunt and uncle to me. I've been trying to keep the tradition alive, and I hope you've all enjoyed watching us. We spent most of the day making them. The families, actually everyone's out right now. They'll be back, so I had a nice little quiet time here where I could actually show you the presentation of what we serve here on Christmas Eve. So, with that, you all have a Merry Christmas, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
En la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando un par de ojitos negros. Cielito lindo, ven